Hello everyone and welcome back to Liverpool Women's podcast. This is episode 55 and Amy has finally graced us with her presence. She is here.
Hello.
Finally.
I know. It's been a while.
I decided to show up today.
We're also both not here next week, so
Yay. I'm not here for like 3 weeks.
Yay! Woo! Anyway, kick-off question time is from Fraser Robertson. He also gave us our quick-off.
Maybe he can be our kick-off man.
Yeah, maybe. Fraser, let us know each week.
Collaboration.
Yeah.
Redmen TV Fraser podcast.
Imagine. His question this week is, how far do you think Liverpool women are away from winning some trophies?
Now, I was going to make a joke, but apparently I was told it was atrocious, so I'm not going to bother.
It's not even a joke.
You've got to say what you...
No, because it's just going to be like, oh, we'll have to insert the...
Yeah. But you've already...
Like the tumbleweed.
You've got to say it now.
Do you want to ask me the question again?
How far do you think Liverpool women are away from winning some trophies?
Approximately 1,000 metres. Okay.
And that's why we said not to say it.
Yeah.
If
you want to just exit the video now.
You got the same reaction the first time you said it as you did that time, so...
No, you try and bring something new and just people knock you down.
Doesn't make any
Confidence
sense.
is rock bottom right now.
Just answer the question.
Don't know. I don't know. I'd love to be able to say, but I don't know. A couple of seasons.
I'd say in the next 3 seasons, we will have won a trophy.
I hope so. I think we're more likely to win maybe the FA Cup or the Community... No, not the Community Shield. What am I
Continental Cup.
That's the one, sorry. We're more likely to win one of them rather than the actual league, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, I think we're a couple of seasons off winning the league.
But if we keep investing, if we keep trying to, like, sort of bridging the gap between us and the top. Yeah, if we keep signing players such as the ones that we've signed over this summer and just strengthen in areas that become weak over the season, like areas we're thinking of now that are potentially quite strong. A couple of players could get injured, a couple of players could leave at the end of the season. Like over that course of the season, you realise where the gaps sort of are and things like that. So I think if we kind of invest in the right areas, there's no reason why we shouldn't be even getting to the finals of things. That's what I'd like to see in the next.
Well, you seen the buzz last season when we got to the quarter final of the FA Cup, and then we got drawn with City, and it was like, oh, well, you know, it was nice while it lasted.
It's like the honeymoon period over.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, definitely in the next couple of seasons, I think at least one trophy is on the cards for us.
I hope so. Yeah.
100%. Other news is that Liverpool women trained with the Royal Marines last week, was it? Yeah, over the weekend I think it was. A nice little bit of team bonding, getting to know. Obviously the new players have come in. They've obviously had a little bit of pre-season over in America. They've had a little break. They've gone back, all got back together.
It's all been a bit professional so far, so I guess doing something outside of the office is kind of
it gives us a little bit fun for them and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, is it fun?
I wouldn't want to personally do it myself.
No, is it fun?
I actually would really like to do that. Just to like see, I'm not all good with them spiders all over the gaff though.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
I don't think I could be bothered like pure trekking with all the stuff on your back and all that.
I feel like you should be terrible with mud.
Tom, we're going to do a tough mudder at some point. I'm not scared of a bit of mud.
Yeah. Well,
I'm from Yorkshire where there's mud around every corner.
I'm not scared of mud. Like, no one's scared of mud. I just can't.
Mud!
Okay, now. Sorry.
Yeah, not mud. It's like, I just can't be arsed.
I don't know. I don't mind it, to be honest.
Like, give me a few years.
What did they actually do over there? Were they like crawling in it and stuff?
Yeah. There's a lot of team building stuff, like... Yeah.
They were put into different groups, weren't they? And
they had to make something.
They had to, like, it was just all about teamwork and like team bonding.
Do you reckon that's going to have an actual effect on the pitch?
Maybe not on the pitch, but
I think in determination and like toughness wise, yeah.
I think it's more to get them like just like interacting with each other. Like, if you've got a good relationship off the pitch, on the pitch, it's even better. So the more time you spend with someone, the more you get to know them.
Did they do anything, sorry to interrupt every time, did they do anything before last season like that? Because you had a whole new squad, didn't they?
They went on their tour to
Germany.
I thought it was Holland.
No,
I think it was both. They had a training camp in Holland and then played in Germany because they played Essen, didn't they? Yeah. I don't. Not that was known in like the public eye. They might have done something behind closed doors.
They probably did do something, but I don't think it was like
because of the amount of players that came in. So.
But what was nice, like Vicky Jepson went as well, and all the backroom staff went. So like, it's not just the players who have to sort of.
It's a family, isn't it? Like it. I feel the way that they go about things is in such like a family way, and like no man gets left behind sort of thing. So. I think
and like some of the youngsters as well, like Missy Boucane's went and stuff like that. Like she's now
that youngster as well who played the pre-season game away at Coventry. I can't think it might be Mia, was it something like that? But she.
I'm really sorry we don't know her name.
Yeah, we're terrible. We really are.
But yeah, it was nice.
It looked like a good fun. They had to sleep over, and I was like, "Hun, I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning." Like, no,
no, thank you. But yeah,
I'll get up at 8.
Amy does genuinely get up at 8 as well. No,
this morning it was 7:30. Just don't even talk to me.
Last weekend, and I was like, one eye open when she came in the room.
Yeah.
When I went to yours, and I was like, no, not for me. This one, I'm alright.
And we went on like an hour walk.
It was like 3 hours. I was in a river and everything. I didn't even take my own dog for a walk. I'm about to take your dog.
Oh, Bonnie.
Anyway, we're moving on before she gets sidetracked. Danielle Carter has done her ACL yet again.
Oh no, we need to go. News.
Oh, go on then.
Here's the news.
News.
As you were.
Danielle Carter has done her ACL again. Same knee.
How unlucky.
We thought it was the different knee, but in the BBC report it says the same knee. So
on Arsenal, I think it's I think you're right. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but
it happened during Arsenal's game against Bayern Munich at the Emirates a couple of weeks ago, and that was actually her first start since coming back.
She's played before.
She's played, but she hasn't started a game. So that was
horrible,
like
man.
that's
Absolutely
really
horrible.
Unfortunate. So we wish her all the best.
It was literally only like 2 or 3 months ago that she was playing.
It was like she came back in like March, wasn't it?
I think it was a bit later than
Was
that.
it? Was it like April time?
I think so, yeah.
How did she do it?
The first time.
Well, both. Surely it's got to be like, if she's done it twice recently, then there's got to be something
I don't
wrong.
think it was like a tackle from it. I think it's just like...
It was. The second time was a tackle.
Was it?
Yeah.
The first time was it just like a twisted knee
I
type
couldn't
of
tell you
thing?
what the first time was. The second time was definitely a tackle.
You'd be gutted if you
It's
did
like
that to
Jordan
someone.
Nobbs.
I think her leg just buckled underneath it.
Yeah. Jordan Nobbs one, she actually went for the ball, didn't she? And won the ball in a tackle, but then I think the way she's planted her leg...
Is that the She Believes?
No, it was against Everton.
Oh.
Like
Last season.
Yeah. So like it was Chloe Kelly was the player she was like putting pressure on, and Chloe Kelly actually didn't touch her. Like it was genuinely just like she twisted her leg weird.
It makes you think like this, even like in the men's game now, like ACL injuries are becoming so much more common.
Well,
you've seen how many players in the last couple of weeks, like Nathaniel Klein's gone out with another one. Someone recently has just had one as well. Leroy Sané, that's what I'm thinking of, another one. Danielle Carter just gone and done it. One player for Australia at the World Cup did it literally before the first game even started. Obviously, Jordan Nobbs, we know, has done it. There's another person as well, that I think West Ham player, that Esme DeGrasse, something like that. She had it last season, and you think, I feel like
I thought Alison done his.
Yeah, some extra research needs to go into the whole the effect that playing football. There's a certain amount of research, and don't get me wrong, people have looked into it, but I think that there needs to be now more than ever, because I feel like I see it now more than I ever used to in football. Like, it obviously happened, but I just feel like it's happening more than it ever has, and it puts you out for give or take a season, and a season out of football when it's everything you do for the whole day, like
she's like 28, I want to say, like she's supposed to be in the prime of her career, and she's been out for a year with one ACL injury, and she's now going to be out for another season with another ACL injury, and it's like,
to a certain extent, like I guess it's the sort of you play football at a price sometimes. Like, you know what you're committing yourself into, because you know that a freak out, you could break your leg, you could tear your ACL, you could break a collarbone, you could do anything in football. Like, it's just part of the game. Like, it's what you kind of, like, you pay the price of what you do. But then at the same time, if there's little things that you can be doing in terms of like prehab, like really knocking out the prehab, whether you've had an injury before or not, still having that, I feel like it's so important. It's just, I feel like my heart breaks for her.
It almost makes you think, like, are they doing too much in, like, training wise to them playing in games? Like
strength and conditioning as well.
Like, sometimes, like, in pre-season you train sometimes twice a day. Yeah. Is that really necessary at times? Like, every day? I understand getting, like, the fitness up and stuff like that. Yeah. But, like, you know,
I think everyone's different. That's the problem.
Everyone's body is different. Like, you never know. Like, some people are just athletic. Like, that's just genuinely the way it is. But then sometimes you look at, like, pre-season training and you think, but yeah, they must be knackered. Like,
I think the thing that not just across the women's league but in the men's league as well, they need to kind of focus more on, the actual physical pain side of things is horrendous, and obviously the rehab that you go through for whatever injury. But then you also kind of think, are they getting the same psychological treatment that they're getting in terms, as well as the physiological treatment, if that makes sense?
In the men's basketball leagues, every team now has to have a mental health person in each one, and like loads of people were like saying, oh, that should just be in every sport as well.
I think it should be.
It should be, because
if you think though, for example, like you break your ankle going into a tackle, mentally you're going to be thinking every single time I go into a tackle, I'm going to break my ankle. I think players need more support in terms of, like, perfect example, Danielle Carter right here now. Think how mentally horrible she must be feeling, like, and players need that support because they're not doing what they love, because they've been sidelined because of something that was out of their control, sort of thing. So I think there needs to be a massive push on more the psychological side of injuries across either leagues and all that.
It's also not just like in football, it's also like what goes on outside, like that whole thing with Aaron Lennon a few months back, or
Danny Rose as well.
Yeah, Danny Rose, like there's loads of footballers who spoke out about it, and it's definitely something that I think clubs should look into in the future, because it's such a big thing now.
But they literally care, the clubs care about every single thing physically, in terms of diet, health, fitness, everything. They look into that on like such a microscopic level. I feel like the mental side should be treated the same way, but I feel like it is. Don't get me wrong, they have therapists, like everything.
I just don't think it's top of the agenda.
Yeah, it's more like, let's get them out on the pitch first, and then if they have any problems, see them later. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But I think that's something that clubs should really, really kind of look into.
Yeah, defo. Another story that was, when did this break? Yesterday, today?
Just within the week.
Within the
last week, I think it was.
Obviously, you've had a number of English players moving abroad to teams recently. Obviously, Alex Greenwood's just gone to Lyon. Tony Duggan's signed for Atletico Madrid. You know, you've got Rachel Daly plays for Houston Dash. Like,
Bronze, Christensen,
there's loads of
Taylor. I'm just gonna rattle them off.
There's loads of English players playing overseas, and Steph Horton, England captain, has said that English players moving abroad is not an issue. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Well, in the article she says it, but then she says if we start to see like that number grow, then it potentially becomes a problem, because you're not keeping your homegrown talent in the WSL. And I feel like there's so many quality players in the WSL that are English. If they go abroad, I think it doesn't lessen the quality of the league, but sometimes you, like, being English, you find it easier to get behind the English players, and when you've got a star at your club, that's big, sort of thing. But I agree with her, like, it's nice to, like, that I think there's a good balance at the moment between players that have gone abroad, and then obviously the interest of players that come into the league. Like, if no one came in, we'd be a bit screwed. But I think for now the league attracts enough foreign players for it to not be a problem. But then if that spectrum sort of shifts, then you sat here like, well, now it is a little bit of a problem.
Well, you see most of them now in the NWSL, but then a lot of them have made the move to Lyon recently, simply because Lyon are the best team, win the Champions League every year. Like that would have been one of the reasons why Alex Greenwood would have been
you can't pass up the opportunity, can you?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think it's an issue. Like you said, once it starts being
once it's more
a regular occurrence and stuff like that, then you start saying, oh, what more needs to be done. But it's just,
what can you do though?
It's just one of them things that happens.
You've got to wait now until the rest of the world catches up with Lyon, and then you've got more of like an even playing field. Really.
Exactly. But let us know if you think it's an issue whether English players should choose to stay here for a bit longer,
or what even can be done to keep them here, like attract them to stay here, whether that's new competitions that get brought around or investment. I mean, we'll tell a lot from this season what happens with all the stuff's going on.
Is it not good that they're training with Lyon? If you think about the English national side, you're training with the best players in the world, and then you can kind of make your international team better because you're seeing different cultures, different ways of playing. Is that not a positive from it?
It is, but you want to keep your homegrown talent in your home league. I think we can both agree on that you want to see week in, week out the best players in the world, best English players in the world playing in the best English league in the world. Yeah, if that makes sense.
But still, like you're getting, look how good Lucy Bronze is.
She's gotten better since she's going there. Fair enough.
Definitely. Like the confidence you're going to get from that as well, and then you can go. If you look at even Gareth Bale in the men's, when he goes back and plays for Wales, he's the star, and they play better because of that. Mate, I don't know. I'm just interested in your thoughts.
It could genuinely be a thing. Like Alex Greenwood's going to improve so much as a player by going to Lyon, and whether when she joins up for the England camps, whether that'll reflect in them performances as well, you don't know. Like, obviously, it's going to be so much easier for her to settle in as well. But obviously, she's got Lucy Bronze, Izzy Christiansen, Nikita Paris is there. Like, she didn't make the leap like Lucy Bronze did, and not knowing anyone. That sort of type of thing. Like, she's going to settle in, well, relatively easy anyway. Yeah. And that probably will help her. But yeah, it's a good point. It could be a thing of that because she'll improve so much as a player, it then gives her more incentive when she gets back with the English national team. Never know. Yeah, never know. True. Moving on then, this is something we don't really talk about regularly, but we want to make
Lauren likes it. So.
I like it, and I want to make it a thing this season. It's the NWSL. Now, so I'm going to be completely honest, it's only recently that I've took proper interest in it. Like, I've always sort of followed it, but I've never really gone on my way to watch games because sometimes they're at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And
I think it's nice to talk about it now though, because their season's still in play and ours isn't started yet. So I guess it's like you're not having no football. Yeah,
their season's April to October, I think.
So bizarre.
Which is completely weird. Like, for example, like the whole World Cup saga, a load of teams were without so many key players, and now North Carolina Courage are playing in that tournament with Man City and Atletico Madrid.
I don't understand.
Which doesn't make any sense, but hey ho, here we go. Name that song.
It's Hey Ho, Let's Go.
Hey ho, let's go.
Sweet Life on Deck.
Tune.
Absolute Disney babies.
What?
You're too old.
Is it? Okay.
Never mind. But yeah, so I'll quickly run through. We're just going to talk about this weekend's games.
I'm going to let Lauren take over because I like it, but I haven't got the brain capacity to kind of follow two leagues, so I'm just going to...
Yeah. I'll leave that one till last. So first one, Washington Spirit played Chicago Red Stars. Red Stars won 1-0 thanks to a goal by Yuki Nakasato.
What a name.
She's a brilliant player as well. She's really good. That they went top of the table for a little bit, which was surprising considering like a couple of weeks ago they were like 7th. But now that they've got all the international players back, all the teams have like gone really good again. An interesting point is that Sam Kerr plays up front for them, and she's got 12 goals this season.
Wow.
And like I think the girl behind her has only got like 7.
Oh wow.
So she's like proper ahead and like in the ranks and stuff like that. And obviously she's got like Australia getting kicked out the World Cup gave her a little bit more of a head start than other players coming back. But yeah, Portland then played North Carolina Courage. I love Portland, they're my team. That was an interesting matchup because whoever won that game would go top of the table up until Chicago play on Thursday. So, you know, if they win, they go back top again. But it was a weird game because Portland weren't actually that good. But North Carolina Courage scored 2 own goals. They scored in the first 4 minutes, went 1-0 up. And then the keeper made an absolute howler and, like, literally knocked it into a net. And then the second one hit a player, like, in the chest and, like, went into the goal. It was bizarre. But Crystal Dunn actually got the first goal for North Carolina. And I texted you, didn't I? Because it was interesting. She plays, like, the number 10 sort of winger for them. But then when she plays for the US national team, she plays left back. Bizarre. Which I don't understand.
Versatility.
So I'm like, is she a left back? Is she an attacking midfielder? What does she prefer? Who knows? I'm pretty sure she played for Chelsea a couple of seasons ago. I'm pretty sure she played left back for them as well. So
I've got no idea.
I've got no idea where she plays. But yeah, so Portland came out on top on that game, so they've gone back to the top of the table, now 2 points ahead, which is lovely for them. And then the big controversial game that happened was Orlando Pride versus Houston Dash. This caused a bit of controversy. So Orlando Pride haven't been that good this season that you'd expect with the amount of top players they have. Like, they have Marta playing for them, do you know what I mean? Alex Morgan plays up front. Like, they should be dominating the leagues, but they're just not. Now, it was 0-0, all going swimmingly. You just thought, oh, it's going to be a draw. Then a player gets brought down in the box, and it looked like a penalty. And then when you watch the replay, I personally think that the defender gets the ball first. She gets it's the slightest of touches, but she wins the ball and then takes the player down. The referee awards a penalty. Controversy.
Oh gosh.
Rachel Daly loves a bit of a scrap.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She gets involved with Marta. Marta pushes her. She's on the floor. Mewis comes over and starts having a go at Marta. Marta pushes her. She's on the floor. The referee's over the other side of the pitch, talking to the...
Sounds like an episode of Corrie.
So talking to the other lineswoman, saying, is it a pen, is it not? Don't think they have a clue what's going on. They don't see the interaction.
Is there any VAR?
No.
Huh.
They don't see the interaction. The referee then comes over. A Houston Dash player is saying that Marta shoved Mewis in the neck, and the referee just sort of, you can see it on her face, she's just sort of like, I don't know what to do here. But Marta's already on a yellow card, so she's getting sent off anyway, but she automatically just gives her a straight red. And bear in mind, they were already down to 10 players, so they went down to 9, and it was the first time in NWSL history that 2 players have been sent off in the same game for the same team. Fact.
Scraps.
Absolute scraps.
Can I ask, what's the level like of the NWSL?
It's pretty good, you know.
Are the obviously Liverpool played them in Liverpool's pre-season and beat Courage, was it?
No, they played like college. Yeah, like their second league and like a college team.
So if you were to pit like their best team against Arsenal, what would
you'd probably pick
North Carolina Courage.
And would they win?
Be close. I think it'd
be a close game.
Okay.
They're very quick. It's very fast paced.
It's very they're very strong.
Like they're very physical. Yeah. Like they just give fouls left, right, and centre. And whether that's just like a clumsy thing or whether it's tactical, like I don't know. But like it's a very fast paced game. It's exciting to watch, to be honest, because.
Where can you watch it, Lauren?
You can watch it on the NWSL website or app, which is free.
Oh, is it like the one we talked about last
time?
It's
like the brand new FA app that is also free and that you can download from the 2nd of September.
Only negative, it's on quite late. So, and I'm usually asleep, hence why I don't.
So the weekend games are really good because like the Portland game kicked off at 12 p.m. Like lunchtime in Portland, but it was 8 p.m. here on Sunday night, so I could actually watch it. Whereas like Thursday's games are on at like like Portland play Washington on Sunday, coming up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, nah, not watching that. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
But
well, thank you for giving us.
You're very
insight.
welcome. If you like it, let me know and I'll make it a regular.
We need an intro like the news.
We do.
Loddens.
NWSL.
There you go.
There it is. And just the badge.
Pew.
Yeah.
Like
Yay.
You do a jingle and I'll do the NWSL thing. Just make up
I've missed the game.
Ugh.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Oh, for God's sake.
Utah Royals beat Rain FC 3-1.
You haven't actually written 3-1, but...
Well, I just know it was 3-1.
Wow. Alright, so do a jingle.
No, I'm not
Go on.
singing.
Tom, you do one then.
Lauren Beck.
NWSL. I just need you to do like a dun dun dun.
Oh, the music, sorry.
Yeah.
NWSL. Diddle it.
I'm not completely convinced, but it's okay.
I'll make one in GarageBand.
Voice notes.
News. That's my favourite one.
It's so good. But yeah, that's everything. That's it. Any questions, Tom? You said at the start, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, and you both said no, so I didn't get one.
No.
Oh, you've got stickers.
Oh, we've got stickers. We haven't got one.
No.
Have you got yours, Tom?
No.
It's over there.
I'll get it.
Oh, they're both up.
Okay, bye.
They're both up. Yeah, you got stickers made.
Which camera?
Main.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Hi.
I mean, it's not going to be in focus and dark. Yeah, you can't see that at all.
Just do it in mine. Do it in mine and I'll...
Oh, look at that down. Yeah, there.
Thank you to our good friend Pete for getting us them. We're going to get some more printed.
Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, we're going to get some more printed, so... Oh, I probably should talk into the mic. We're going to get some more printed, so if you would like one...
Come and get them from us. First game of the season. Bang.
Come and get them from me, first game of the season. We have 4 left, I think.
We do.
So, if you would like one, first come, first serve.
Email us
and then...
RMTV Women's Podcast
Why
at
are they emailing you
gmail.com.
and meeting you?
Because then we can tell who does it first.
Okay.
And also, if they can't make it to the game, first come, first serve, you send us an email literally as soon as this goes up.
You can have one.
Then you can have one.
We'll send it via
to you.
post. Which is going to cost loads, but hey ho.
Life, you know what I mean? We're just nice like that. But yeah, that's everything to talk about. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. The season starts soon.
This video is going to be coming out in the next few weeks, aren't there?
We have.
Thank you, Tom. We almost forgot.
What a guy, Tom.
We've got, well, because we're not going to be here for a few weeks, we're backlogging a load of different videos that we need to film. So, Lauren, what do we have coming up? Video number 1.
Video number 1 will be kit review. So, it was actually Heather Owens, who's a constant,
a loyal supporter.
There we go, that's the word I was looking for. She recommended this video last week to us. Me and Tom were actually going to discuss it on the podcast.
I'm glad you didn't, because now we can do it now.
Yeah, because I thought ahead.
They're all, the shirts I've cut out, printed, laminated, are all over there, ready to go.
So keep an eye out for that. We'll also be doing a season's prediction video.
For the WSL.
For the whole league. And also a Liverpool FC season predictions video.
So keep an eye out.
I'm looking forward to the Liverpool one because obviously
I haven't decided yet.
Well,
I've got no idea.
Well, you are obviously going to go a bit more in depth, but you spoke about the squad and how you want to see them play. I'm interested to see how you think.
Link to that video will be in the description.
Well, it won't be out until next.
No, the squad video.
Squad one.
Oh, the squad video.
It'll be a little
card.
Yeah. Above Loddon's head.
Can I just say, everyone, I remembered last week, didn't I?
Yeah, you remembered after I told you to do it and you said you couldn't be bothered.
I remembered and then I couldn't find the exact moment.
So you didn't even put it in?
I couldn't remember the exact moment, so I just put it in and then I watched it again and I found the exact moment and changed it.
Just a bit of behind the scenes, Loddon wasn't going to do that until I told her to, so just put in the comments.
That's not how it happens.
She works. She's not really
That's
good worker.
not how it happens.
It is.
It's not. Anyway, I'm just going to end the podcast now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Remember to like the video, comment and subscribe, and we will see you all next week. No, we won't.
You'll see future Amy Lauren next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Future Amy Lauren next week.
Past.
Bye.
It's past Amy and Lauren.
Bye.
Bye.